Welcome to this live session on Agentic AI. If you have any question regarding Agentic AI, so let me know. I would like to discuss on those things. Hope you are able to hear me properly. If suppose there is anything that you want to discuss with me, so you can put in the chat window and I can respond on that part. Agentic AI is basically something very new in AI space, and this is drastically changing the entire things. So you can see like how the things are emerging. It is basically transforming the next generation of intelligent systems by enabling AI to plan, reason, make decisions, use tools, and complete complex tasks autonomously. This is very important. And when we are talking about agentic AI, so we are talking about something which is basically making this a journey which is implementing autonomous AI systems. So in this live session, I'm going to cover what is agentic AI. Then I'm going to cover agentic AI versus generative AI agent architecture, planning memory, tools and reasoning, popular frameworks, for example, LangGraph, Frio AI, AutoGen, and OpenAI. Then some enterprise use cases. So these are the things that I am going to do in this session. Let us see how much it is possible. So that's how I'll be moving ahead, and we'll go for your questions and answers. So if you have any question, so you can let me know. I'm ready to take your questions, and then we can talk about these things, and we'll see like how you are getting the proper answer on these parts. So let us start. First of all, like when we are talking about agentic AI, so the very first thing that comes to our mind is uh, the artificial intelligence, and what happens when we are talking about artificial intelligence. So we are talking about something which looks very complex, and which looks something which is not for everyone. So we have to understand like whether this is also true for generative AI, and this is also true for agentic AI, how the things are there. So actually what is happening right now is artificial intelligence is entering a new era. I'm trying to draw something here so that you can understand. So instead of simply responding to the prompts, AI can now reason, plan, use tools, collaborate with other agents. So this is very important. So you can have, like certain things like why. So this is basically, like the most important aspect is here. Like now my AI is becoming goal oriented. So goal is very important. My AI is becoming now goal oriented, and it is no more just a response like we are talking about chat gpt. So what happens in case of chat gpt? We are asking for something, some information, and it is giving us the information. That's it. And then it works is done. But agentic AI is goal oriented. So it is not a question answering machine. It is goal oriented, and that is the reason it talks about the plan that we can think of. It is based on usage of certain tools that will help in achieving the goal. Then it can collaborate. It can collaborate with other agents. So you must have heard about multi-agentic system. So different agents will be collaborate, and different agents will be sharing the task. So when we are talking about all these things, then we are talking about like how these things will be possible. So we are now talking about planning. We are not talking about reasoning. We are not talking about memory. Memory, why? Because if suppose multi agents are working together, so what one person has done, not person here, agent has done. So that information is being passed to another agent for further work, for that task. So memory is very much required. Some tools are also required. And apart from that, there are certain things like if the information is being referred with the help of some sort of documents, then there's something called RAG. So I'll discuss about RAG in some other session someday. That is retrieval augmented generation, and that's a very like important term that we can use. So like when we are talking about agentic AI, we are talking about these types of things. We are talking about agentic AI versus traditional. So I told you like how you can, like in generative AI, what happens, and in agentic AI, what happens. So this is for agentic AI that we can talk about. So these are for agentic AI, and so you can say here this is, like this is for agentic AI part, agentic AI, and this one is generative AI. So in generative AI, what happens? Like we can have the questions and answers. That's it. Now, to help you in doing all those things, so you have to understand, like how the things are working and how the informations are being made and done. So that is how it is there. So, and this part is for that type of purpose. So, as of now, or as on today, I am basically discussing only about like what are the things we are going to cover and how it will be working.